Alright everybody, I'd like to introduce you to the queen of the channel. This is little Miss Sophie, and she's my new puppy. She's gonna be helping me film it. Well, probably not help, probably hindering me from filming this. So I'll put you down. Go wander off, or pester me the whole video, whatever works for you. Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Chad, and this week, I know, just by reading the title, you're probably thinking I'm just throwing everything I stand for out in the dirt, right? I do a ton of Japanese learning resources that are, you know, websites or apps or kind of in the electronic sphere. And I figured it's 2019. Let's shake some things up. Let's try some new stuff. Let's hurriedly buy a Labrador puppy. This week, we're gonna try and flip the whole paradigm on its head. This week's video is surprisingly not just brought to you by our amazing Patreons, although I do still love you guys, and it is brought to you by you. There is a new friend of the channel that sent me a whole bunch of stuff to show you guys. And I don't mean Sophie, who is currently sniffing my leg. I mean Colin. So thank you so much, Colin. For those of you who don't know, Colin is a fan of this channel, has a passion for Japanese, and decided to start his Japanese thing much like I did. So I wanted to make a new video on his brainchild. It's from his company, Cognitive Learning Solutions. They are these really rad Japanese analog boards. Now, I've had them for a little bit now, and I've been messing around with them. I even actually gave them to 2 young toddlers that we babysit on the reg. Although they did not understand them at all, they seem to enjoy throwing the pogs at each other, so I think it is child approved. Now, when you first look at these boards, I don't know if you guys can actually see it. It seems to be made of, I don't know if you guys know that foam padding that sometimes I don't know if you guys ever went to like homeschool supply centers, but it seems to be made of that. It's lightweight. This thing ain't breaking. You're not ripping it apart. And what he did was he die casted, I think I have what? This is 100 kanji, all the hiragana and all the katakana, and punks these holes out of them. So what happens is you take all of them out of the board, you mix them up or flip them upside down, or whatever game you want to end up playing with these. I did the upside down version. And whenever you flip one up, you have to go, okay, what is that? Well, that's gold or money, and you slip it into there. Piece of pizza, right, guys? There are a couple of things of note. He says that he has all the hiragana, the katakana. They are apparently all made in the USA because he makes these himself, but he also does, and this is the one that I was the most interested in, all the kyoiku kanji. Basically, it's the 1,000-ish kanji that you learn all the way through elementary school. And that's actually what these boards are. The one thing that I wish, and I don't know if he has boards that are like this, he just sent me these 4 boards, but it comes with the kanji and then essentially the heiseg method of trying to learn and attach the meaning to it. So you have 10,000 is man, but it doesn't give you that this is red man. So if you were doing the heiseg version, if you're doing like the meaning first and then maybe we'll move on to the readings, or I don't know, maybe you're just more focused on like a written fluency, like you want to be able to read. These are definitely the way to go, but I will say this, Colin, if you could make these with the Japanese readings, you and me are gonna have some talks. Because that sounds exactly right up my alley. I can't even tell you guys, just on like flashcards for vocabulary and all my kanji, hours a day, and then I have, you know, Japanese reading apps, and then I'm writing all my friends and all the other random textbooks and dictionaries I have to sift through, both on phone and on paper. It would be nice to do something that doesn't make me want to slam my head against a wall. And this actually was that the last couple days. Although these kanjis are too easy for me, I would love to have these for the N2 kanji. I know them pretty well. Actually, I should probably get them for the N1 kanji, huh? Because that's what I'm going to be learning up next. But it just gives me a way to go over this, hopefully, with readings, and have a good way to self-correct, to do something that isn't just like my head down on my phone on the bus trying to get these freaking kanjis into my brain. And it's fun, and it's cheap. He says, if I remember right, it's $9.99 for the boards, and it's free shipping in the US. Probably should look at that before I film this, but I'll have editor Chad deal with that later. So honestly, for these kanji boards, I'm 100% on board for that price. Anything that would take time off of me having to, you know, just run flashcards all day, even if it cost me $10, would be totally worth it, especially in the early phases. My opinion, the crazy thing about the kana boards, he sent me the kana boards too, by the way. Kana in general, you can learn both sets reasonably and pretty well in a week. That gives these boards a limited lifespan. Probably pretty good for kids if you have like a nephew or a niece who wants to learn Japanese and you want to give them kind of a fun, easy way to do it that isn't just boring flashcards and textbooks. I can see that, but I really think the value for me are in the kanji boards. These are just such a cool, nifty way to do it, and I never thought about it. And that's apparently why Colin thought about it, and that's why he's doing what he's doing, so thank you to Colin. And like I always do, I told you guys, I would try and put myself back into beginner Chad's shoes. I really do think that this is something that I would use. Not just for the fact that you can pop all of these in and try and find, gosh, this really isn't a speed game for me, is it? The meaning's right, but the nice thing that comes with these, it also comes with this little, it's not really laminated, but it's very nice and thick and rip resistant. Just a key tool, so you can figure this out on your own. Yes, it isn't an app. No, it is not free, and those tend to be the two bread and butters of my channel, and apparently now a puppy that eats very loudly in the background when I'm trying to film. But it's different, it's unique, it's a guy following his passion, both for Japanese and for helping people learn, and let me tell you, if that isn't a man after my own heart, I don't know what is. So a couple cool things, and he did not do this for this purpose, but I'm gonna do this because I like you guys. On Saturday's live stream, I will be giving away the board of your choice to a couple lucky folks, and it's super easy. All you have to do is go down in the comments down below and type the best version of subscribe to PewDiePie you can think of. I'll also accept unsubscribe from T-Series, but make it creative and interesting, and on the Saturday live stream, we'll pick the best comment. I would normally want to keep the kanji ones, however, these are the first 100, and that's below where I'm at, so I'd rather give it to someone who could really use it and enjoy it and have fun with it. So if that sounds like something you guys might want to try one of these, subscribe to PewDiePie, unsubscribe to T-Series in the comments down below. Let's get weird with it. Also, big thank you to Colin and Cognitive Learning Solutions and Sophie bumping into my table. Gosh, this is just gonna be a nightmare to edit, I can already tell. If you guys would like to support creators, not only me, go to Colin's website. I'll have a link in the description down below. Pick up a board, show them that you care, show them that the community's worth it. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or compliments, leave them in the comment box below. I do read all of them. It's actually how we got hooked up and how this beautiful video got made. If you guys like this video, check out one of my 300 plus Japanese videos. It's all about Japanese language and culture, the people, apparently analog kanji boards. There's gotta be something for you here, and if you think so too, consider subscribing to my channel. It does mean a tremendous amount to me. I put out 2 videos every single week, a Wednesday video like this and a Saturday live stream. Ready, Sophie, do you have anything else you want to say?
Subscribe to Chad! Subscribe!
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go play with Sophie because she is starved for attention. Love hard, love deep, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.